Hello and welcome back to the Entertainers. It's the week. It's the week where it could all happen, and hopefully it's the week where we win the league.
Honestly, I will love it if we beat them. Love it.
Yes, welcome back to the Entertainers. Let's get straight into it with a reminder to subscribe and like and ding the little bell. Ding the little bell. Go on. You know you want. Okay, you've done it? Honestly? Good. Now we've done that, got that out of the way nice and early. There's been one game in between. It was awful. 0-0. 0-0 with Aston Villa. Neither team got an XG of 1. It's the first time we failed to score in a game since that Tottenham match in February. That was, so good. So much fun, that match. As you can see, it was, Belotti and Wilson just didn't bother. Even Bailey got a 6.8. Unbelievable. Leon, can't believe it. But other than that, as you saw from the first screen there, we are still top of the league. 7 points the gap, as Liverpool have just played. They actually played Manchester United again. They played them twice in very quick succession. This one was away and they won 3-0, which means Man United are now actually dropping down to 4th and Man City are the ones more competing. But then they drew 0 with Leicester today, which means we win again. We still go back to 10 points clear with less games, even less games. But to do that, we've got to go away to Arsenal, who, they're annoying to play, as we saw, was it back here in the Boxing Day, a 4-2 defeat. They play the 3 at the back with wing backs and then wingers and then a striker, and Calvert-Lewin played as a wide target man. It was a mess. We've also got to play Hertha today in the European Conference League semi-final first leg, so that's at home. It should be fun. But yes, you're seeing this. If it's Monday, then this guy's done a great job. They're excited, the neighbours, as always, because that means Monday, Wednesday and Friday, we are finishing the Premier League season this week. And then if we get to the European Conference League final, then we'll do that next week. And then, who knows then? We'll talk about that at the end of the season. For now, it's Arsenal. Lads, it's Arsenal. Yes, tactics-wise, not been a huge match change. Sean Longstaff is back. He's recommended for 75 minutes, but we're sticking him straight in. Upamecano is apparently a bit injured, but he's fine. He's passed his fitness test and everything. Other than that, the team looks like this. Livakovic, who I watched the highlights of the Dynamo versus Tottenham game where Tottenham got knocked out and we all laughed. But what stuck out to me, they pronounced it Livakovic. He had an amazing game, and they pronounced it Livakovic, which, when you think of other Croatian names like Modric, it makes a lot more sense to call him Livakovic. But we're not going to do that, because it's near the end of the season, and we don't know when we're going to see him again. So, Livakovic. Owen, Badiashile, Upamecano, Aarons, Bailey, Camavinga, Longstaff, ASM, Belotti, Wilson. On paper, our strongest 11. Sharpness-wise, well, we're all absolutely exhausted. And then going with Calvert-Lewin's on the left-hand side this time. It's going to be difficult, but I believe in this team. Also, Serrano's injured, so we don't really have any wingers on the bench. I forgot to mention that as well. It's going to be tricky, but hopefully we just don't all break before the end of the season, because that would be a disaster. Let's pump the fists. We owe Arsenal after what happened last time. You remember it. We just talked about it. Pump the fists. Give out the faith. Everyone's motivated. Let's go see if we can do something at the Emirates. 3 points here puts us so bloody close to it. Although they've started with the ball, which is not what you want to see, and they've gone out wide, and they are pulling us apart so far. ASM with a challenge, so on Aspilicueta doesn't quite manage to get the ball, and they've got it again, and they kind of come back at us again and sack us through. Don't concede early on. Great work by Livakovic with the save there. Now I'm going to, we're going to watch a corner, apparently. Saka swings it in, get rid of that. Great stuff. Back out to him though. get rid of it again. Don't let him get another ball into the box or himself into the box as he shoots just wide. Can we fire up? I know we've like basically secured Europa League qualification, which is apparently all we need to do this season, but we really need to not throw this away right now. All we need is a few wins, and we won the league in the third season, and we can leave Newcastle on a high. That was close. Leon, can you... Leon, don't let them in the box. Don't let them do it. Oh, for goodness sake. We're under the cosh a bit here at the moment. Arsenal are just full on trying to trample us, and I'm not enjoying it, so I'm going to berate them. It's another highlight. It starts with a goal kick for Arsenal. Hopefully they don't build from the back and we can maybe intercept, nick a goal. That'd be great. This one we're going to get to though. Meccano, yes, touch it down. We get the ball. Now we're on it. Leon, he can make anything happen at any time. We know that. Leon into ASM, it's Funge Belotti, and that is what we needed. 1-0. Let's demand... Okay, we can't demand anymore. The pass was going through to Wilson from ASM, I think it was. But the tackle intercepted it and just let it fall to Belotti. It was great. This challenge here by holding, it just opens it up for Belotti to have an easy finish, puts it in the back of the net. Mysterious man, Andrea, but you're not as mysterious when it comes to goal scoring. What was that sentence? We arrive at half-time with that 1-0 lead. XG-wise, because of that open goal, it puts us just ahead. Stats-wise, it's an incredibly even game. The rating system has got Max Aaron's on a 6.4. So I will ask, Football Manager, why do you hate wingbacks so much? Why do you hate wingbacks? Don't get complacent. Have faith, because I do. Yes, I do have the faith. I'm not sure why Football Manager hates wingbacks so much, but I hope they rectify it somehow. Because Max Aarons hasn't done much wrong. I mean, he's probably not having a great time against Calvert-Lewin, but 6.3 and a 6.5, why do you hate wingbacks? Why do you? Even Azpilicueta on their team's on a 6.3. I saw him do some good stuff earlier. This game sometimes. Anyway, we're really motoring through this second half, which is great. I would love a 1-0 win, or maybe a 2-0. Let's score from a corner. Badiashile. Oh, it's off the bar, and Wilson's there to prod home. Let's take it 2-0. Let's demand more from that, though. That was a great finish. Badiashile from the corners. I have got a corner routine set up for the near post, where both centre-backs, you can see, attack the near post and stand near the near post. And it's led to a lot of the goals. So you saw last episode, Badiashile scoring from a corner against Manchester United in that 1-0 win. It's working. The near post corner routines with two big lads on the front post still works. We're on the ball. Fantastic. Let's make it 3-0. Let's get that cushion. Aarons, turn that 6.3 into a 6 point something else. That was apparently a shot, Aarons. That'll do. That'll do, Max. 71 minutes have gone. We're on the ball again. Arsenal have called on the old guard. And by that I mean they brought Aubameyang and Lacazette on the wings, which is strange. Wilson's through though. It's a save by Leno, I think, in the end. But yeah, you can see here they brought on Lacazette as a Ramdoid and Aubameyang as an inside forward, either side of Edouard. I don't know if that... Who the hell is Peglo? Zhao... Sure. Peglo's on. Pegleg. Pegleg the Pirate's on. Here they come though. I shouldn't make fun of him because he's probably going to score now. Aubameyang nearly does, but Livakovic holds that well. And with 10 minutes to go, demand a bit more. Should we make changes? 85 minutes. We should probably make changes now because there is some tired legs. As usual, Leon Bailey is one of them. Sean was only recommended for 75 minutes, so we'll bring on Thorsby for that last minute work rate. We don't really have players to bring on at the minute because everybody's so tired. Menino, do you think you could just see out the last 5 minutes? We'll leave it at that. This is probably just a highlight because of the sake of the substitution, right? Right? It is, yes, told you, knew it. 90 minutes gone. Don't think we're going to see anything else. And this is another huge win. Oh, it feels good. We dominated the second half. In the end, we were good for our win. Deserved it. A 2.22, a Desmond Tutu in the XG there. That's what we like to see. Well done, everybody. Great performance all round. Individual team talk. Badiashile, a game. He should be captain by now, shouldn't he, Benoit? because he is just driving force behind our most recent massive wins. I'll see you at the next game. Welcome back. So, since that last game, we've got this lovely graphic here. Obviously, you get this when there's either a relegation or a title battle happening. This one is the title battle graphic, and it just gives us an idea of what to expect in terms of who has to play what. Nobody has to play anybody too tough. I mean, we've got Leicester on the final day, and City have got Chelsea. Liverpool have got quite a relatively okay run, although there's some things in there like Leeds could cause a draw or a little upset Everton. There's a few teams that Merseyside derby could cause an upset. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? We, though, have, as well as having the hardest game, we've got the two easiest games in theory, with Crystal Palace already relegated and Southampton bloody close to being relegated. In fact, I would be surprised if they're not. They're very close. They don't have a good run either. They don't have a good run. Wow. So yes, we've got two probably relegated teams and Watford in the middle, because hi Watford, who've got nothing left to play for because they're not in the relegation scrap. I'll just show you quickly in terms of the league. The relegation scrap this year is just non-existent. There's 10 points in between West Brom and West Ham do have a game in hand, but they're going to have to do a lot of turning this around to actually, sort themselves out. They've got Will Hughes, Declan Rice is still there, but yeah, Southampton are on the way down as well, like I said a second ago. Not doing great. Michael O'Neill looks like he's going to take them straight back down. They just got back up. Oh, Southampton, you silly bastards. It's because Newcastle, we're doing quite well. Otherwise, usually in Football Manager, you'd see Newcastle down there and maybe West Ham would survive just because Newcastle were worse than them. But here, right now, we're better. Anyway, that's the league. We're not here for that today. Got to sort out a team for Hertha Berlin, which you can see over here, their team. Palacios is obviously the danger man we talked about before, as well as the two up front can be dangerous. They've got dribbling and heading between them. How many players are suspended? Menino, Mosquera? Okay, then I guess they're not playing, are they? No. Matisma makes the bench. Oh dear. Oh dearie me. We don't have... Okay, Aya there. Matty Longstaff's on the bench there. Almiron makes the bench. Do we make any changes? I'm going to change the front two. Adeyemi and Pellegrini start ahead of Wilson and Belotti. Other than that, change-wise, there's not a huge amount. I'll put Thorsby in for Sean, just so Sean can catch a break, maybe. Start Almiron. I mean, Leon Bailey wants a rest. We could start Almiron and see how it goes, but the coaching staff here reckon he's only championship level now. That's how far we've come, and that's how many injuries he's had and how far he's fallen. Like, his pace is now below 16, which means what he had, he's now lacking, which is a real shame for Miguel, because in that first season, he was vital. He got 12 assists. He was the Leon Bailey before Leon Bailey, but he's just fallen away, unfortunately, because of injuries, a lot of it. So I guess this is the team we start with. We could put Aya in midfield ahead of Camavinga. That's maybe a change we could make. Liverpool want him. And obviously Leon Bailey's just wanted by everybody who is a big team. Max Aaron's wanted by Man United. Matisma, Wolves, good. Mark Hill, Coventry and Luton. We'll stop looking at who's wanted by who and go into the match. We're going to have to rest players after this before that Crystal Palace match. But that will be on the next episode. So, get excited for that. 20th place Crystal Palace, already relegated. Got to play them. Nothing can go wrong. For now, though, let's focus on this game. Go out there, carry straight on where you left off. Pump the fist, give the faith. Pump the fist, give the faith. Say it with me now. Pump the fist, give the faith. Did you say it? I don't know. I can't hear you. In case you didn't know, that's how videos work. I can't hear you. Anyway, here's the team Hertha coming out with. I just sort of stared at the camera menacingly for a while there. I can't say his name. He's good, all right? He's all right as well as Palacios, Schick, and what's his face up front. So, yeah, let's see what we can do. First highlight of the game is a Leon Bailey long throw. They've been nerfed, but they're still pretty dangerous, although not that one, as they appeared to be breaking from that. Aarons gets that though and intercepts. Of course, he's starting because Menino's suspended for some bloody reason. Aarons with a great challenge gets the back for Bailey. Thorsby into Pellegrini. Pellegrini, can he turn? He gets to ASM. ASM with a shot, 1-0 already. Our objective here is to score a few goals, not concede any away goals, and just take it comfortably into the second leg. So far, we're doing that with some great play. Aarons with a just fucking slide tackle where he did like some breakdancing before. Great stuff, Max. Pellegrini plays it to ASM. First time shot, bottom corner, and that is apparently 10 finishing. But who cares? He's been doing it for years now. It's a free kick. ASM steps up, hits it in. It gets cleared only as far as Camavinga, who's going to bring it back to that left-hand side, find a ball inside to Badiashile, who still thinks he's a winger. Bailey hit that first time. Oh, Jesus, Leon! Whoa, that was an absolute thunder cunt. Sorry about that word. I don't use that word lightly, because what a hit. I said hit it first time. I didn't expect him to do it. He's running here. He's got all the momentum, and he fucking whacks that off the crossbar, Yeboah style. What a strike, Leon. Just when you think he can't amaze you anymore, Leon Bailey comes up with an absolute belter like that. Wow. It's another highlight, but I'm just still in awe at Leon Bailey's absolute monstrosity of a shot. ASM goes for another one, but I mean, doesn't score, so it's a shame. So another throw in here. Leon Bailey will step up and try and throw it long, although he no longer can do the big dipping ones. It still comes to Thorsby on the edge of the area. It goes back to Leon Bailey. Can he get a ball in? He gets it himself. He goes for a shot. Pellegrini's there. Should have probably tucked that away there, Pellegrini. Half-time is here. 2-0 the score. They're not doing anything. They've had 2 shots. Neither are on target. They're not in the game as of yet. This is a great opportunity to show the pundits they've got every right to back you. And they do. Now we're going to take a moment of silence for the crossbar that Leon Bailey has murdered with his shot. Okay, we're not going to do a full minute because that would be weird. Let's start the second half instead. First highlight of the second half is another Leon Bailey throw-in. Tar clears it. It's come back to Leon Bailey, and they are terrified. Being a German team from the Bundesliga, they know what Leon Bailey's about, but they haven't seen this kind of Leon Bailey. The absolute beast of a man that assists everything. He's got, I should show you the stats at the end of the season. The assists numbers are crazy. Although they're coming forward now, and I don't like that. They've missed, but I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. I'm going to demand more, because I didn't like it. 63 minutes gone, thinking about some changes soon, because got to keep people fresh for that Premier League action. But they are looking for something. They're looking for a way back into this match. Camavinga's not letting them know. Camavinga said, no thank you. I don't want you coming back into this match. And Bailey comes through. Is he going to take a shot? He gets to ASM. It's fallen to Palacio. It's fallen to Thorsby, who has a go. And that is just over. 70 minutes have gone. We are going to bring off Leon Bailey, who's, he's having a great game. But we need to keep him fresh. We're also going to bring off Camavinga. Keep the two of them fresh. Almiron and Aya on, the OGs from the first season. Looking at other changes, I'm thinking about maybe Matisma for Upamecano, or that's the only real change, but we'll make that if we're still leading at 80 minutes. I actually waited till 82 minutes, but here is the change. Matisma for Upamecano, just to keep him fresh as well. As I think this is just because of the whole highlight thing, the whole making a substitute thing, but it could be a real highlight. Thorsby to Aya, who's now on the pitch, obviously. Thorsby gets it back. Aya looking for an option. Is he going out all the way to Owen? He does. Who's going to need a rest as well because he's starting in 2 days. He gets round to defending. Gets into ASM. ASM with a Rabona into Almiron. Oh, that is a save and a half from what would have been a fantastic goal and a great confidence boost from Miguel Almiron. So how dare you, goalkeeper? What's your name? Swallow. All right then. You say it best when you say nothing at all. We go into the last 3 minutes, and I've hit my keyboard. 2-0 is the win there. We take that into the second leg. That's safe. Those 2 goals, they're safe. Keep them. Can't take them away from you. Going into a weird accent. Half of our shots were on target, and I might sneeze. I did sneeze. We're back now. I'm fine. Good win. Well done, everybody. Individual team talks. Leon Bailey gets another mention. Well, delighted again. Always delighted with Leon Bailey's performances. And we move on. We have apparently parked the bus. What is that achievement? I'm just gonna have a quick check. That means we didn't concede a goal in 5 consecutive matches. I didn't realise we were doing that. We are brilliant defensively, and Chelsea are good attacking. Southampton. So they can beat them 5-0. We should be able to do that as well then. Does that mean Southampton are down? I'm not sure. Who knows? Let's just double check. See what happens. No, it doesn't say that they're down yet, but I'm not sure how many points are left on offer for them. Not many. You might say 12. Can they stay up if they get all 12? 20? Yes! If they get all 12 and they reverse the goal difference by about 30, they can still stay up. Don't hold much hope for them. Well, I hope you liked today's video. So far, so good. 2-2-0 wins. A Desmond 2-2 all round. We got obviously XG of 2.22, so it's a Desmond 2-2 everywhere. 2-2, 2-2, 2-2, 2-2. I'll just say the number 2 now. I'll see you back here on Wednesday if you're watching in real time, or just click the next video if you're watching later on, a later date. Just click the next video because it will be the next 2 matches. Crystal Palace already relegated. Nothing can go wrong there. And Hertha Berlin in the second leg of that European Conference League semi-final. So if you want to see that, I'll see you next time.